Good morning. It's Monday morning. And I'm doing a video that I'm actually quite nervous about for the first time ever. I'm quite nervous about this video. Nando's warned me about doing this video. But it's been asked by one of the community. So I had a new subscriber to the channel. Her name's Emma. And she asked for me to dive into the conspiracy of American history surrounding the Illuminati and Donald Trump. So it's a little bit worrying, but we're going to dive straight into it. So obviously, American history, there's so many shadows that stretch further than the eye can see with regards to American history. Whispers that echo through the corridors of power, the mysteries that defy explanation, among the dark corners of intrigue, lie the conspiracy theories that surround the US government and the Illuminati, and how much the Illuminati have a play in major things that happen within the US government. For example, the United States is a beacon of democracy and freedom. You can own a gun, you can drive at younger ages than you can over in this country. Do you know what I mean? So it's like the democracy and freedom has long been a fertile ground for growth of conspiracy theories. For example, President John F. Kennedy, there's a massive conspiracy surrounding him. The conspiracy that George W. Bush caused the September the 11th Twin Towers. That again is a massive American site. And it's things like that people want to know the truth. So the conspiracy theories come out, and all of these are lurking around on the internet and stuff like that. So it's like, we look at, it's like in this country, we had the Princess Diana, her death. People in the UK assumed it was the royal family that did it because she was going out with Dodi, and it wasn't the norm and stuff like that. But I don't think the royal family were that bothered, to be fair, because Charles was already dating Camilla, so it didn't really matter. But the conspiracy, the rumors, everything's always there. One of the most enduring and persuasive conspiracy theories to emerge from the depths of American society is actually the existence of the secret cable known as the Illuminati. According to believers, the Illuminati is a shadow organization that wields immense influence over global affairs, manipulating the US government, manipulating economies, and even the media to serve its own agenda. So people said when Trump got voted in, that was part of the Illuminati. Trump denies that and claims that he hates the Illuminati. But nobody really knows. Politics is the biggest source of corruption. Here in the UK, people voted for Boris Johnson as our prime minister. He fucked up. And then we've had other prime ministers since that no one's voted for because they've just succeeded Boris. And it's like, at times like that, it's like, if a prime minister is kicked out of office, we should go straight into a general election. In America, the vice president takes over. So the origins of the Illuminati conspiracy theory traces back to the late 18th century, when a Bavarian professor named Adam Weishaupt founded a secret society known as the Order of the Illuminati. The goals were lofty. They were to promote enlightenment, ideas, and to challenge the oppressive power structures of his time. But his methods were shrouded in secrecy and intrigue. As rumors of the Illuminati's existence spread, so did the fears of its power and influence. Over the centuries, the Illuminati conspiracy theory has evolved and mutated, intertwining with other theories of government cover-ups, alien visitations, and even supernatural phenomena. In the modern era, the Illuminati conspiracy theory has found new life in the age of the internet, where information, both true and false, spreads like wildfire. Websites, social media platforms, and online forums buzz with speculation about the Illuminati's hidden hand in the world events, from the rise of political leaders to the outbreak of global pandemics. Again, COVID-19 was meant to have been at the hand of the Illuminati. Um, there is never any proof of stuff like this, but people just go on the conspiracy theory. What is the truth behind the veil of the conspiracy? Well, there are whispers of Illuminati's existence, merely the fevered imagination of paranoid minds. Or is there a kernel of reality buried beneath the layers of the myth and misinformation? The US government, for its part, has long been a target of suspicion and speculation, from the alleged cover up of the UFO sightings, Roswell, to the murky dealings of intelligence agencies. There are no shortage of theories about hidden agendas and secret plots within the corridors of the White House and the corridors of like the Pentagon and places like that. One of the most enduring conspiracy theories involving the US government is the belief that it orchestrated the attacks of September the 11th, 2001. And according to some theorists, the official narrative of the events of that fateful day is a carefully constructed lie designed to conceal the true perpetrators and motives behind the attack. Other theories suggested that it was Tony Blair and George Bush that wanted something catastrophic to happen so they could wage war on Afghan. But would the US government really kill 3,000 people for the greater good? This is where conspiracy theories get into the point of, can someone kill 3,000 people just to go to war and kill one dictator? Kind of like, it's a bit weird. It's a bit like messed up. If that is what happens, it's a bit messed up. Other theories suggest that the US government is involved in a vast array of clandestine activities, from mind control experiments to the suppression of free speech. Some even go as far as to claim that the government is controlled by a shadow cable of elites who manipulate world events for their own gain. As with the Illuminati conspiracy theory, the truth behind these allegations is often elusive and hard to pin down. While they have no proof, the government malfestation and corruption is evident throughout history. Separating fact from fiction in a realm of conspiracy theories is a daunting task. In the end, the allure of conspiracy theories lies in their ability to offer an alternative. In the realm of conspiracy theories that involve the Illuminati and US presidents, one figure who has been frequently linked to these speculations is, of course, the orange one, Donald Trump. As a polarizing and unconventional political figure, Trump's presidency fueled a plethora of theories about his connections to secret societies and shadowy power structures. Some conspiracy theorists also claim that Donald Trump is a member of the Illuminati, or that he is working in collusion with the alleged secret organization to advance his own agenda. They point to the wealth, the influence, and the controversial policies that he put in place in just a few days of being voted in. He's building a wall to separate America and the border of Mexico. All right, he didn't build a wall, he built a fence in the end, but things like that, it's like, was that really him, or was that someone sitting behind, lurking in the shadows? Again, we're never going to really know unless former member of the Illuminati breaks free and comes out and goes, yeah, we're real, blah, 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 blah. We controlled Donald Trump, or we were behind the assassination of Kennedy, or, we flew the planes into the Twin Towers. No one's actually really going to know. On the other hand, there's those that believe that Trump is actually fighting against the Illuminati and trying to expose them and other secret societies. And the reason he wants to expose them is to expose their influence, restore power to the people. These theories often cite Trump's outsider status in the political establishment. and his confrontational approach to traditional power structures as proof of his anti-establishment stance. I'm sorry, but if I offend any Americans, I do apologize. But I think Donald Trump is a complete and utter dickhead, especially when during COVID he said about injecting bleach. It's like, how is this guy, a bit like Biden, how is he able to be a president? But, we have Rishi Sunak here, who is just as bad. Um, Throughout American history, several other US presidents have also been the subject of conspiracy theories involving the Illuminati. For example, George W. Bush, George Washington, have all been linked with the Illuminati, and also the Freemasons, which is a fraternal organization that has long been a target of conspiracy theories about Secret Service. President John F. Kennedy's assassination has spawned numerous theories aligning he was targeted by the Illuminati for his efforts to challenge the status quo and expose hidden agendas within the government. Some theories believe that Kennedy's death was orchestrated by powerful forces seeking to maintain their grip on power. As with many conspiracy theories, the connections between the Illuminati and US presidents are often based on conjecture, speculation, and the desire to make sense of complex and tumultuous events. While there may be kernels of truth in some of what the theories say, separating the fact from fiction can be a daunting task in what is clearly a very dark and murky world. It's a murky world full of conspiracy, full of death, full of speculation, full of shady dealings. It's like, what is actually going on? And if they have this in the US, what do we have in the UK? Do we have some form of secret organization that controls our government? This is the thing. I don't think we will ever know. I don't think we will ever know. Um, Ultimately, conspiracy theories lies in their ability to offer alternative explanations for events that defy easy understanding. Whether it's the shadowy mechanisms of the Illuminati or the supposed collision of US presidents with hidden forces, these theories provide a lens through which to view the world with suspicion and skepticism, challenging us to question the narratives that we're presented with, and even our own narratives, and to seek out the truth for ourselves. The tragic events of September the 11th, 2001, which saw the terror attacks on the World Trade Center in New York City and on the Pentagon in Washington, D.C., have long been part of a conspiracy theory. Among these theories is the persistent belief that the Illuminati, the Shadow Secret Society, purported a world vast of influence over global affairs, was somehow either involved or behind the scenes of the 9/11 attacks. Conspiracy theorists who subscribe to this idea often claim that the attacks were orchestrated by the Illuminati as part of a larger plan to advance their agenda of world domination, to control or to justify military actions in the Middle East. They point to supposed inconsistencies in the official narrative of the events of 9/11, such as the collapse of the Twin Towers, the Pentagon impact, the actions of the passengers of the hijacked planes, as evidence of a larger conspiracy at play. Some theories also allege that Illuminati had foreknowledge of the attacks and allowed them to happen in order to achieve certain political objectives, such as the erosion of civil liberties, the justification of the war, or the consolidation of power in the hands of a select few. That is a lot of information to take in. And when I was reading through and writing notes on this, I was like, fuck, this is like, if this is true, this is bad. This is like corruption and a complete mess at its best. You know, they claim that the coordination required for the attacks to succeed could only have been possible with the backing of a powerful and secretive organization like the Illuminati. However, it's important to note that these theories are largely based on speculation and conjecture and deep-seated distrust of official explanations, the overwhelming consensus among experts and investigators and other authorities is that the 9/11 attacks were carried out by the terrorist group Al Qaeda, led by bin Laden, and were not the result of a vast conspiracy involving the Illuminati or any other organization. Um, while it's natural for people to seek answers and explanation in the wake of such a monumental tragedy, it is crucial to approach conspiracy theories with a critical eye and a healthy dose of skepticism. The events of 9/11 were horrific and devastating act of terrorism that had a far-reaching consequence for the world. And it is important to remember and to honor the victims and their families with dignity and respect because 3,000 people did die in those attacks. But how much influence did the Illuminati have over Donald Trump? On paper, Hillary Clinton won with more votes, but Donald Trump got in. So I'm going to leave that with you guys. Short video today. But yeah, this is Big Rob signing off. We have got a live show tonight. We've changed it from Wednesday to Monday for tonight because I'm working Wednesday. This is Big Rob. Have a blessed day. God bless. See you soon.